Good evening. I'm going to call the CRA meeting on December 8th at 6:30 p.m. to order. We'll begin tonight's meeting with an invocation by Board Member Mac McRae, and he'll also lead us in the Pledge of the Flag. If you please rise.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Could we have roll call, please? Present.
Present. Yes.
I'm going to be the United States, yes. I'm going to be different.
Out of the country. Absent. Okay, we have a quorum. Any additions, deletions, or corrections to the agenda? Hearing none, is there a motion to approve the agenda as presented?
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? So the motion is unanimous. Informational items and disclosures by board members and CRA staff. Start with Mac McRae.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I just want to say that on Saturday, I got the information real late as I arrived at the parking lot here at City Hall. I think it was another car here and then my truck. I got the information late that the parade was canceled, but, you know, looking back over everything that has happened and with risk management and the things that the city could be sued, I just want to tell city staff, thank you for canceling the parade. It was in the best judgment for this city. Thank you.
Merker? Ms. Merker?
Hi, everybody. Today's the second day of Hanukkah. I always have a smile on my face during this period of time because of the assimilation of Hanukkah and Christmas. To me, what it really represents is people coming together. And then once upon a time when I was young and youthful and was in school, in those days, I used to get off not only for my Hanukkah holidays, but also for Christmas. So I had the best of both worlds. In summation, what I'm saying is healthy, happy Hanukkah. Christmas is coming. And again, this is the time of the year of peace, tranquility, and all people should come together. Thank you.
I have nothing, Mr. Mayor.
Okay. I have nothing either. Staff, you have anything?
I just want to say, report to the board that Mike Simon and I met with Tom Practice, who's representing Bruce Kaplan on the 211 East Ocean project, and he's going to be coming before the board in January to discuss the concept and where they are in the project, but they are moving forward. I just want to let you know that.
Very good.
Just a point of information.
Yes.
How are we doing on the Little House?
They are moving forward. They are planning on enclosing the porch so that it can be used more, and if you can air condition so they can use it in the summer. Yes, moving forward.
Thank you.
Okay. I guess that takes us to announcements.
Chair, I have one comment, you know, and that is that since we're having the tree lighting on tomorrow afternoon, which I will not be there, and we always get these memos that said make sure that the parking lots are empty, I wonder will they be removing that cat van that's always out there?
There was an email sent around to staff, including police officers, to move vehicles. So I did see it go around to staff. So they generally move the vehicles, so hopefully they will. And
But just in case the cat thing does not get moved, I just want to say, since I won't be there tomorrow night, they can have my spot. Thank you.
And the tree lighting, I'll let Christopher talk about what events are coming up now that the schedule got a little crazy because of this fabulous weather.
Funny South Florida.
Yeah, poor tourists.
Good evening. How are you this evening? Yes, so the tree lighting did get moved, unfortunately, due to the weather, but we are expecting...
Just for the record, tell your name
Oh,
and
sorry,
your
I'm
title.
sorry. Christopher Burdick for the CRA, Special Events Coordinator for the CRA.
Thank you.
We have moved the event, the tree lighting event, from last Friday to this Wednesday, tomorrow night, and it will continue on at 5:30 p.m. with the actual tree lighting happening at 6:30 p.m. We have shortened it by an hour because it is a weeknight. We just don't feel like it would serve anyone to stay up that late, and it'll be a little loud for the neighborhood. It's going to still occur on East Ocean Avenue, just in front of the Ocean Avenue Amphitheater. As I said, the tree lighting will take place at 6:30. Santa Claus will arrive on the fire truck just before we do the tree lighting, which will be fun. And then immediately following the tree lighting, there's a concert by Solid Brass. There will be food and beverages available for purchase from local vendors. There's also some retail vendors, and we have children's activities. As always, we seem to always have a bounce house and a rock climbing wall. This year we're going to add a super slide, so some adults can get in on the fun as well. And as I said, Santa's going to be joining us. He's going to be with his elves on a smaller stage, and people can come and take pictures with him. We're going to have a photographer on site that's going to take pictures of everyone. Then those pictures will be available online.
What question? While
sure.
we on that, what would be the time for the ending? Because I'm just saying I'm trying
9
to...
o'clock.
Oh, 9 o'clock. Okay, I thought it was 10. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just one thing I would like to suggest, and for suggestion for people to look at. Prior to this year or the last year, we always had the parade and the tree lighting on the same night, and I always thought that worked good, and people seemed to like that. And I had people question me once we changed it, where we started doing the parade one night, then doing the tree light, and then I'd say they didn't like it, and they said, well, you know, got the kids all down here for the parade and everything. Why don't you follow up with the tree lighting? So I'd like to at least look at that or discuss it and see what our decision to maybe put them both on the same night again next year, depending on who's for it and who's against it.
Sure, absolutely.
Take a look at that. Okay.
Like
The
me to
next
move
thing
on?
was the holiday boat parade.
Yep. On Friday, December 11th, the Boynton Beach CRA is presenting the 44th Annual Boynton Beach Holiday Boat Parade. The official viewing area is at the Boynton Harbor Marina. That part of the event starts at 5:30. The parade itself is starting just east of the Ocean Avenue Lantana Bridge. It's beginning at 7 o'clock. It actually got moved up down a little later from 6:30. And it's continuing on through Delray to the C15 Canal. At the viewing area, we're going to have a live jazz band. Santa Claus is also going to visit us there. We'll have face painters and balloon artists. Our boat judges, the judges for our boat entries are going to be at 2 Georges. We have 4 judges this year. The holiday music is provided by Route Blue, and we are encouraging guests to bring unwrapped toys for the Toys for Tots program. There's going to be free parking available on site at the old Bank of America building lot on East Ocean Avenue and Federal Highway. Trying to think of anything else.
What time will that end?
Well, it depends on when the boat parade ends, and that's sort of up to the captains and how quickly they move along. It really tends to be pretty short. We have about 30 entries, so it moves along at a pretty quick clip. But it should be.
I'm talking about the entire festivities with the playing of the music, 9 o'clock, somewhere along in there.
I'm thinking
Earlier?
it's going to be about 8 o'clock. That's how
8
quickly
o'clock.
it goes
All right.
through. It might take a little longer, so can go through to 8 o'clock or 9, depending. Or sorry, 8:30 to 9. But it's planned to end at 8 o'clock.
Okay, thank you.
Christopher,
Yeah.
is this the same number of boats we had last year? Is this an increase, decrease?
It's about the same.
About the same.
Yeah, we had 37 last year. We're about, I'd say 35 right now. And some other boats that did not make the entry deadline, are going to join in the parade, but they're not officially part of the parade, so they won't be judged entries. And that's all I have for the boat parade.
Happy hour Thursday?
Actually, that was a misprint. It occurs on Fridays, happy hour. It's actually called Music on the Rocks, and I'm not sure why that extra title got added in. That was from a couple of years ago. But that is occurring on Friday, November 20th.
November?
Oh, geez. I read the wrong one. Sorry, I brought the wrong one. Don't even have my own page with me. Do you have that?
It says November.
December 20th? When is it?
This is
it's
a
December.
recap.
Sorry, it's December 18th.
December 18th.
That's what it is. Thank
It's a
you.
recap.
I'm not reading it very well.
December 18th?
No, I have it. Yeah, actually, the November 20th date, that's referring to the recap portion of the announcements. We had Making Faces on November 20th. We had about 300 guests. This was also a concert that had been postponed from weather the month before. So we weren't sure what kind of how many guests we were going to get. We have partnered with Food Truck Invasion, so we were expecting to get a lot more people over last year because now we have food available. And it did turn out that way. We had amazing weather. The band was great. We had a lot of guests. People were really ecstatic about the food trucks that were there. So I'm expecting that hopefully the attendance will grow each month. So the upcoming date is actually December 18th, and we have the Intoxicators coming. I'm not sure what the food trucks will be for that. They rotate through each month, so we'll have a different assortment on the 18th. The event starts at 6 o'clock and runs till 9 p.m. There's free on-site parking. And then I've also listed all the upcoming concerts that we have scheduled after that. On January 15th, we have Pocket Change, and that's in partnership with the MLK Committee, part of the MLK celebration festivities. On February 19th, we have Funkabilly Playboys. March 18th, Professor Pennygood's Mighty Flea Circus. Don't currently have anything for April 15th as yet. That's to be announced. And May 20th, we have Grinder Nova. And we have another band June 17th. We're still looking for a band for that date.
Movies in the park?
So we are going to have an interesting day of movies in the park. It will be on New Year's Day. So I'm not really sure what the turnout will be. Maybe some people will be rolling in after partying all night the night before. But we hope they come out for Gremlins. We're doing a sort of flashback year this year. But we got a really great response when we announced the movie at the last movie night. So that's going to be New Year's Day 2016, and this event starts at 7 p.m. We always encourage the guests to bring beach chairs and blankets. And as we also partner with local businesses, they provide us with gift certificates that we have a giveaway for at the end of the evening.
Whose idea was to do it on New Year's Day? Because
it's this normally scheduled date. It always happens on the first Friday of every month for the season.
It's a family-friendly event, so
Happen on New Year's Day, but
it's New Year's Eve night. It's not New Year's Eve; it's New Year's night.
The evening of New Year's Day.
I understand that, but there's just so much going on New Year's Day. I'm just surprised if you get any kind of turnout.
Well, I think part of the reason is I think people just like to come out and relax, and it's going to be, we're hoping, really good weather at that point of the year, and it's a nice just way to cool off after a long holiday season.
Yeah.
And all the
free.
bowl games on New Year's Day.
Watch Gremlins.
Okay.
And we actually have scheduled the rest of the year for movies. We're going to have Footloose in February. In March, we're going to have E.T. April, we're going to have Ghostbusters. Labyrinth for May 6th. And June 3rd, we're going to have Beetlejuice.
Mm-hmm.
Christopher, can we back up just a little bit to
Sure.
that holiday boat parade? I
Yeah.
know, I believe we had a discussion last year at this time. We talked to the captains. I know we're having it on Friday night and moving it to like a Saturday night to give them more time to help decorate their boats. Has that any more of that discussion been going on, or have you heard any more?
Well, we're still trying to be considerate of Delray Beach, and because they have their holiday parade on Saturday, so what we're just really coordinating with them we're not doing any marketing or anything with them. They're opening the bridges through their city. They're handling all that. So we're just trying to be a good neighbor, and so far we're still keeping it on Friday. So
Do you think, in your opinion, do you think that we'd have more participants, more boats if it was moved up, or is that?
that's the feedback we got because, most of these people work, and they need to decorate the boat, so they either have to decorate it the weekend before or take a day off or something like that, because it's a lot of work to decorate the boat, as you've seen it. You've seen how much lights go on it. So it's really up to you, your discretion, whether you think we would get more turnout,
I think it's a discussion we should explore maybe down the road a little
And,
bit.
we're just trying to be good neighbors with our
Sure.
sister city down the road, and we're not putting any money in the pot for them, but they're handling their end of that part of it, so
Okay,
that's it.
thank you.
Well, my recall from last year is that there was a gentleman who stood up that was going to help us raise money and make it work and get people going.
It didn't work.
I'll ask the question, we get any money from him?
No.
We did not.
Didn't work out.
So we did them, the man a favor, and what happened?
Well,
He failed.
Just so you are aware, we actually aren't spending any money to continue the parade through
Yeah.
Delray, at least at this point.
No, I believe in being good neighbors, but we were doing that last year, and right over there, the man stood up and made a declaration that he was going to help us in every way, and meanwhile, he talked to talk.
We are leaving it to the discretion of the captains to go past our area. Our boats have to go to right before the George Bush Bridge to get our prizes. If they want to continue south, that's their discretion. We are not forcing them to go south. If Delray wants to offer prizes to go south, that's up to Delray. We're not handling that. That's not up to us. That's up to Delray. So they're going to come, some representatives from the city of Delray are going to come to our captain's meeting.
They did, yes.
They did. So we told them come and speak to our captains and offer what you want to offer. And so, we are trying to, again, coordinate with them so we can be good neighbors, and that's what we're doing. So
It's been brought to the attention of the Delray mayor that we went out of our way to try to communicate, but we didn't get the feedback. So he knows about it.
right.
Okay. I just want to add, seeing as the Christmas parade was canceled, I don't know if everybody knows about it yet, but somebody came up with a suggestion that I guess there was a lot of people who worked hard on their floats and stuff like that, and were some disappointment that they're not going to get to be in the parade. But so I think our communication coordinator heard about it and was given a suggestion that people submit their pictures or whatever they did online, and we're going to have a judging. Can submit it to the city online. I don't know who's going to judge it, but staff. I guess somebody will make some judgments and make some award some whatever kind of awards for the best floats or vans or whatever. However they do it, I don't know. Okay, just want to get that word out there.
You could do it at the next commission meeting.
Yeah, I don't know what the time limit is for it.
It's just
No,
The
we
next
got a
commission
big
We're
meeting.
loaded. We're loaded.
We can't put anything
We got
else on next
appointments.
meeting.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else?
No, that's it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a good evening.
Okay. That takes us to the consent agenda. Anybody need to remove anything from the consent agenda? Not. We'll go to, under information only, there was nothing on the comment log. Any questions on marketing business development campaign info? Anything on the 2016 CRA holiday schedule? It matches the city schedule?
Mayor,
Yes.
can we get a motion on the consent agenda? There's something that needs approval.
Sure.
So
Is
moved.
there a separate motion for the consent?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Show the motion unanimous. Takes us to public comments. Anybody wish to address the board items not on the agenda may do so at this time. Ask that you give your name and address for the record. Try to limit your comments to 3 minutes.
Good evening, Stephen Grant, Northeast 3rd Avenue. Still walking around the city, and I want to know, is the CRA have the ability to put more trash cans or cigarette butt disposal placements in the CRA area to help with the blighted areas of trash?
We've done that in the past.
I mean, on Boynton Beach Boulevard, there's, one at, I think, the corner of CVS. I was wondering if there could be a recycling bin, a cigarette butt, and, there's multiple ones on Ocean Avenue. I kind of want the similar treatment for Boynton Beach Boulevard as Ocean Avenue because I think there's more foot traffic on Boynton Beach Boulevard. So I don't know if the CRA can do that or...
We can. We have a line item in our budget this year for a clean program, and I'm working with Public Works, with the city, to come up with a program of where we're going to be cleaning. MLK Boulevard is part of it, for sure. So
there's a program in the works.
There's a program in the works. It's in the budget.
Okay.
So we're trying to determine
and
how much area can be covered for the amount.
in the budget.
Right.
My next question is that I went online. It says that the CRA master plan is from 2008. Has there been an update from that?
That is the downtown vision and master plan. Right now, we are working with, between the CRA and the city and Treasure Coast Regional Planning Council to do a consolidated CRA plan. We have the Federal Highway Corridor Plan, Ocean Avenue Plan, Downtown Vision and Master Plan, Heart of Boynton Plan, and you'd have to be Kreskin to know which one to look at. So really, we want to make it easier for developers and investors to understand what we want within the CRA.
So you said there was 5 plans.
Yes,
and
there's really more than that, but these are the ones that are currently in effect. And so we're coming up with a consolidated plan that you open it up and you look on the map where your property that you're interested in is, and it will tell you immediately what, density, height we're looking for, what kind of development we're looking for. So that's what we're working towards right now, and we're looking to get that. We will have March 2nd, we're going to have a public meeting here.
Okay, that's... Mm-hmm. And the last is that one of the things that Boynton Beach tries to do is sustainable. Could you please let me know of any sort of sustainable things that the CRA is doing?
Partnered with Housing Group on Seabourn Cove.
Mm-hmm.
It won in 2012.
Okay.
Or 13. It's the largest multifamily, the greenest, largest multifamily project in the United States of America. Won that award. The city and CRA are very proud of that project. It is saving a lot of water and a lot of electricity for this for the city and the state and for the residents.
And the environment.
And we're also partnering with 500 Ocean to do the same thing.
Okay. What about any old construction? Is there any sort of...
The city has a program for retrofit. They do. You can find it online.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else wish to address the board on items not on the agenda? Seeing none, we will close public hearing, public comments, and go to old business. Item A, consideration of purchase and development agreement with Habitat for Humanity for 2 CRA properties located at the Model Block Project, in the Model Block Project.
Thank you, Chair. The Model Block Project is a project that's called out in the Heart of Boynton Plan Update, and it's a partnership between the city and CRA to revitalize an entire block along Seacrest, west of Martin Luther King, the west side of Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, and northwest 11th Avenue. And the scope of work includes building new single-family homes. The city owns quite a few lots there. The CRA has been buying lots there, doing streetscape, new utilities on Northwest 11th, and creating an extension on Northwest 11th from Seacrest to Northwest 1st so that the traffic for the Point Siena doesn't back up on Seacrest. Right now, 2 homes have been constructed and sold. 2 more are starting right now. So we would like
Vivian,
to...
excuse me, let me make sure. You said 2 homes are sold. That's the one on MLK Boulevard or y'all call 10th Avenue?
Yes.
They have been sold?
Yes.
Thank you. That's good news. All right.
And they look very nice. I think they look really good. We, on October 13th, the board voted to enter in a purchase and development agreement with Habitat for Humanity of South Palm Beach to construct 2 for-sale single-family homes on CRA vacant lots. They're adjacent to each other. We had to wait for the notice of intent to dispose to the time to pass, the statutory time to pass. We're looking to get the homes completed within 13 months of the date of execution of this agreement. We do have a reverter clause if something happens and Habitat can't complete. There's no, of course, since we own the property, there is no ad valorem that is coming to the CRA. So that's, but prior to it, there was ad valorem of $205 annually for the vacant lot and $1,200 coming from the single-family rental home. Based on the taxes that we're getting from Ocean Breeze West houses, the ad valorem revenue from the 2 completed homes will be approximately $2,000 per home annually. So I recommend approving the purchase and development agreement between the CRA and Habitat for Humanity of South Palm Beach for the development of 2 single-family homes.
Question?
Go.
Thank you. In regards to the building of the 2 homes, will they be like the ones on 10th Avenue, or will they be like the ones over in Ocean Breeze?
They're going to be like the ones on 10th, and those design schemes are attached as an exhibit to the purchase and development agreement.
I'm in favor. Motion to approve.
I have a motion and a second.
Second it.
On the discussion, do we own the property at this time?
Oh, yeah, we've owned it.
So we're, okay, so.
Just a quick question. Of all the partnerships we've done with Humanity, have we never had used a reverter clause, did we?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
No.
Okay.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? So the motion is unanimous. Item B, consideration of amendment to purchase development agreement between the CRA and RUDG LLC for the Ocean Breeze site.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion is second. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Show the motion unanimous. Consideration of execution of local government verification and contribution grant form for the Ocean Breeze East project to RUDG LLC in the amount of $493,944.
Question?
Is there a motion? Let's get it on the floor.
Motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion second. Discussion. Commissioner McCray.
Thank you. I just want to, for the audience, this is TIP money that we're going to be using. I'm just saying it's not money that they're going to be getting, whether the project goes there. It's on the end that they will receive these funds, just for clarification.
Very good.
This is just a reconstruction, really, of what we originally went through.
It's very similar. There's nothing changing. It's a different pool of money they're applying for, and only if they are successful in getting financing for the project would we be doing this TIF agreement.
And this is all based on points now, not a lottery type system.
Correct.
Which makes it
It's
okay.
a point system.
Thank you.
I have a motion second. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Show the motion unanimous. Item D, consideration of amendment to purchase and development agreement between the CRA and Housing Trust Group for the MLK South site. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Motion second. Discussion.
This also is what Vice Mayor Casello said. I make it simple. It's giving them a second chance to hopefully be able to
Applying
rent.
for a different
Yeah.
amount of money, yeah.
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Show the motion unanimous. E, consideration of execution of loan commitment letter to Housing Trust Group for the MLK South site in the amount of $420,000. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second. Any discussion? It's the same as item C. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? So the motion is unanimous. New business. Consideration of purchase agreement between CRA and Mary and Woodrow Carrington for property located at 117 West Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for the model block project. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
There's a motion, is a second. Any discussion? How much
Yeah.
is it?
Yes.
Yeah, are we
How much
paying,
do we purchase?
It's a good thing.
it's, we're paying,
How much?
yeah, over the appraised value. That's
9%.
9%, that's what it was. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Okay.
get that out.
Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? So the motion is unanimous.
It's a
Item B is 2016 CRA board meeting dates and your backup. That's when we're going to meet next year.
We need some help from the board. October 11th is the beginning of Yom Kippur. We want to know if that's going to be an issue.
It'll be an issue.
Okay.
Yes.
So we can hopefully maybe go to October 12th if
Change that date.
the commission chambers are available. I will have that checked out. We'll look and see if there's not a meeting here. And then Wednesday, November 9th is Election Day.
Be a problem.
We're proposing Wednesday, November 9th because our meeting would fall on Election Day, which I know you don't want to meet then. So if Wednesday, November 9th is fine for you, then we'll do that.
You're doing the date after the election. Yeah.
Yes.
That's fine.
That's fine with me. Everybody else okay?
I'm okay.
Yeah, okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Okay. Executive Director's Report.
This is my, what I'm working with various developers, investors, so you can see what I'm working on in various areas. So that's that.
I have a question, Vivian, in regards to on MLK Boulevard,
Yes.
the police substation. When will that be operational?
We're painting it. Probably next week it'll be painted. We're culling the city hall for furniture, unused furniture, which we're getting a lot of nice cooperation from city staff on that. So we have, I think we got to do some pest control in there. It's got a little bit of insect problem. So
Right. Let me say something about, scouring, trying to get, used furniture. I'm just saying, I'm one person, but if the funds are there and we need to make it a top-notch program, I'm just saying it's no need just going over with something that's beat up and beat down. I'm just, if it doesn't look good, please don't put it in there.
I wouldn't do that to him.
I don't know. I'm just speaking for, I'm just saying we want it to be top-notch. I'm just saying we don't want to get there, and find something look worse than it was before we got there.
This is furniture that's in people's offices right now that's there. And we're looking, we're going to be ordering 2 Segways, so that's in the works right now. So, yeah. So, yeah, we met with Lieutenant Deal and last week and kind of getting more into more of the matter, how scheduling. We don't want to have a set schedule. We want to be a little fluid so people are more off, they don't know what's going on. We want people to be a little,
Item.
I have a question in regards to the storing of the Segways. I know they will not fit inside that building. How are you all going to keep them and where?
It depends on which ones we buy. One model will fit in. The one they want, which is the 3-wheel, will not. So they can take it from their lockup to the office, and once the key's out, no one can do anything with it. So it could sit out front, and no one.
No.
No, they'll load it up on a truck.
No.
Well, they could ride it, and
We need to store it,
Right,
secure
we need
it.
to store it.
yeah. Well, it'll be secured at City Hall in the lockup. It's at the site itself that, we have concerns of that as well. And they said, oh, no, once they take the key out, no one can do anything with it. I don't know how heavy it is. I'll have to look at the weight. They need a trailer to move it. It's that heavy.
Trust me, let's put it where it needs to be placed. I'm just saying, while we're all here
I'm looking at the
discussing it,
police officers.
let's lock it up in
What
the
do you say?
PD
They'll
department,
put
because
it- they'll-
Segways is something that, I don't, want to see our Segways, in Delray, Lake Worth. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be funny. We need to make sure
No,
that we secure them.
I-
Please do not leave them out front, except when they're working.
Well, I will tell Lieutenant Deal that.
If you can, I can.
I agree. I agree totally.
I have no problem telling them.
People drive through storefronts and try and take an ATM machine out, so
Yeah, you're
nothing
right.
stops them.
They drag it out with a rope.
Okay.
Okay.
I have on a talk about hotels. I know
That's
you were
what I was
talking.
going to do, too. Yeah,
Okay,
great.
you were talking with a well-known hotel. How's those talks going? Is they still ongoing? Is it give and take?
We're
or-
supposed to have a site visit, so I'll follow up with them, Thanksgiving, holidays.
So they actually had to come down and take a look at the site?
That's
and
what
all
they
that?
said.
Great. Okay.
I'm at a couple sites. I'm not limiting it to one,
Sure.
so
I was going to ask the same question, so stay on them.
Yes,
I'll
please.
stay on it. I'll throw them everything we got.
Anything else come before the board? Not? We stand adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.